Hello, welcome to our group. We are Ana, Mia, Sandra, Nicolas, Chama, Pablo, Maria, and me, Rafa. Stay with us if you want to know more about this student-made research that will show you a different side of Nike, digging for details that we have gathered in our time in management tools and principles.
Nike is an American multinational company that is mainly focused on the design, production, and sales of sport equipment and accessories. But it is not only limited to offering goods, they also provide services. For example, their fitness app. Nike's strategy plan is basically focused on investing in brand building through emotional marketing and sports celebrity endorsements. It also consists on developing high-quality products and being the technology leader in the industry. Their total revenue during 2018, $39 billion, gives us a hint of how big this company is. But during this presentation, we will analyze what are the keys to the company's success. First, we wanted to start by asking ourselves, what are the values of Nike? Well, Nike considers these four values: innovation, sustainability, diversity, and community essential for their performance.
The company's mission statement is to create a groundbreaking sport innovation, make our products sustainable, build a creative and diverse global team, and make a positive impact in communities where we live and work. Nike's vision statement is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. This statement has three main points. Inspiration, as it suggests that everyone should have a winner mindset. This is reinforcing the slogan, which is just do it. Also, it conveys innovation, as Nike wants to continuously improve their products through new technologies. Finally, Nike targets every customer, meaning that its sport products are for every athlete in the world. As a result, Nike's products are designed to attract and satisfy a wide variety of market segments. The main core competence that Nike has is the fact that due to its strong branding, it is recognizable throughout the whole world.
Now to Nike's organizational structure. When we think about sport clothes, one name pops into our minds: Nike. For that, all the credits goes to Philip Knight, Nike's co-founder. Known for his peculiar and distinctive leadership style, he opted for a laissez-faire system. However, after his retirement, Mark Parker took on the role and brought out some changes. He had an editorial approach by working to help actively his colleagues. He set up a hands-on approach and was very demanding. For Nike's corporate culture, we have to know that it is amongst the keys to the company's success. The company is very aware of its past and history, and insists every day on reminding its employee of its story. They also knew how to take advantage of secrecy. Usually in companies, it is the thing that causes leaks and frustration. But it is actually in Nike the thing that made employees feel like they're working on something valuable. Now it is time to talk about Nike's growth strategies. First, we have their excellent marketing, which is basically summarized into their iconic advertising campaign. Then we have focus on product innovation and product differentiation. Nike's always tried to surpass their previous releases. Finally, we have embracing new technologies. The companies has always been ahead of their time. They knew initially that the future relies on the clouds. These strategies can be classified and visualized in the ENSOF matrix, in which we can find market development, which is basically a market geographical expansion, for example, opening shoes retailing in Africa or the Middle East. Then product development with idea generation and screening, development and testing, marketing strategies, product development, marketing testing. Finally, we have the market penetration, which is used as a secondary growth plan to Nike. It is to generate large profits on sales.
Nike operates in a free market society. However, because it has its operations globalized in places such as China, it also adapts in a socialist market economy. Nike used to be a pure monopoly in the 1970s. However, after the 1980s, Reebok and Puma, bought by Adidas, established themselves in the sports clothing market. Nowadays, Nike is in a monopolistic competition where each company tries to differentiate its products.
How is globalization affecting Nike? Globalization has affected Nike in the most positive ways, allowing its revenues to rise to $34.35 billion US. Because of cheap labor, it gains a competitive advantage against its competitors. Also, thanks to globalization, Nike has a geographical footprint in 45 countries, excluding the US, making them the leader in this market.
Nike wants to treat their employees as well as they can. That's why hourly pay at Nike ranges from $10 to $45 an hour. It also offers free and discount fitness opportunities and has a mindfulness community, allowing employees to disconnect after hard hours of work.
Ex-US President Donald Trump made headlines when he initiated a trade war against China. While in office, Mr. Trump increased levies on $200 billion worth of Chinese imports into the United States. Consequently, China retaliated with their plans to raise levies on $60 billion of US imports from June 1st. Experts warn that the higher the levies, the greater the threats to the futures of several businesses will endure. Furthermore, 173 companies, including Nike, signed a letter notifying that the decision to raise import tariffs will have a noticeable effect on the company's stability, with China being a large market that Nike has been working in for decades. Like just about every internationalized company, Nike has its flaws and still has room to improve. Over the years, Nike has been involved in several scandals related to bad employment conditions and not being environmentally conscious. In recent years, however, Nike has been highly committed to improving its image, having set up goals and objectives that are related to the customers and integrating new policies that deal with CSR activities. The chart below illustrates the goals and accomplishments of Nike in the last years in different fields. All these goals and objectives have been taken seriously over the years. Therefore, it is no surprise that they have led to achieving good outcomes and stability in the company. Nike has been praised for their active involvement in charities and environmental projects and are still en route to becoming a more progressive company.
SWOT. Its strengths include being the #1 sports brand everywhere. And by doing so and being that, it has a huge customer base, allowing for loyal customers. And of course, allowing for iconic relationships with Michael Jordan, creating the most wanted pair of shoes everywhere. Jordans, of course. Weaknesses. It has poor labor conditions in both its factories and offices. It has a toxic relationship with the US market, being highly dependent on it. And it has many lawsuits, mostly from their own employees. Opportunities. It involves innovating new products that blow the public away by using technology, but also by including all customers from all classes. And it should look into more emerging markets to venture into them. Threats include Nike has an increase in competitive pressure. And also, retailers can make Nike look bad by providing counterfeit products to customers, making them think that Nike has gone cheap.
Nike utilizes vertical integration as its operations are present in every part of the value chain, from manufacturing to sales. Furthermore, Nike utilizes horizontal integration. This is when an organization takes over a competitor or offers complementary products at the same level in the value chain.
Our value chain includes 9 tiers. That's more than most other industries. A major hotspot of impact is consumer use, due to the washing and drying apparel. Another major hotspot of impact lies in materials, from extracting to materials manufacturing to materials finishing. Our approach to sustainable materials covers how we tackle this part of our footprint. Nike's successful global business model is based on successful supply chains. To line up the supply chain with the company's overall aims, Nike makes use of the supply chain automation and optimization of transport distance among suppliers, retailers, and production facilities. Another aspect is the minimization of inventory cost while maximization of effectiveness and efficiency. Nike Operations Management counts with the maximum productivity of corporate offices, the supply chain, company-owned retail facilities, and distribution network. Nike makes use of the following criteria to measure productivity: revenue per square foot, pair of shoes per hour, items per hour, and documents per day.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. We just did it.